Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Not a lot to report in this intro. I mean, you see the thumbnail. I feel a little redundant saying it, but we're trying out the new It Cosmetics foundation today. It Cosmetics is a curious brand to me. I know a lot of people really like It Cosmetics, particularly their CC cream. A lot of people love that one. I have never been a fan of It Cosmetics. I personally loathe that CC cream, and it's probably because it has SPF in it, and some foundations with SPF just do not agree. This one doesn't have SPF in it. Maybe we'll have better luck. I'm rooting for it, but I don't know. It Cosmetics is just a brand that often doesn't appeal to me. Their aesthetic makes me think of just like a lot of words. Like you can see on this foundation bottle, it's just a lot of words. Like, I just feel like all of their products have like way too much happening on the packaging. Like it's too many words, too much information. I don't know. It's just too much. It's so busy. So anyways, a brand's aesthetic is not everything, and I've rambled on way too long for this intro. By the way, if you're new here, my name's Haley, and it would be really cool if you subscribe to my channel. Just putting it out there. If you're interested, it's free. Anyways, here we go. Gather round, children. Let me show you the free things that came with this It Cosmetics foundation. So 2 little sample things and a whole brush. I purchased it from Ulta, and yeah, this whole freaking brush came with it. I was surprised. It's awfully generous of them. However, I rarely enjoy putting on foundation with a brush. So anyways, let's get to the foundation. So I have the Your Skin But Better Foundation Plus Skincare. Okay, It Cosmetics. Improves bare skin in 2 weeks. If it improves my skin in 2 weeks, then I'm not gonna need this afterwards, right? We need to work on our marketing, friends. Better looking skin instantly and over time. Natural, no makeup effect. So there's no SPF in this one. I did put SPF on prior to right now. I have the It Cosmetics, just their normal CC cream, and then I also have the matte CC cream, and I don't really like either of them. I feel like they're just a little heavy, they get a little cakey, they break up on my skin a little bit as the day goes on. I've just never been a fan of those CC creams, and I know that so many people love them. I think it's probably because of the SPF, so this might work better. We'll see. I got the shade Light Cool 20. Okay, that is a loose, thin, liquidy consistency. I can't turn my hand because it'll all run away from me. All right, so just since it came with this brush, we're gonna try it with the brush. So a problem that I tend to have with foundation brushes is I don't like the way that the bristles feel on my face whenever I'm doing the stippling business, you know? I don't mind the way that this brush feels on my face doing this stippling, but the way that it's applying the foundation looks terrible. Like, it's just very streaky, and that's why I don't like using a brush. I just like to use my sponge. I feel like it's more professional to use a brush though, no? Most professional makeup artists use brushes, but I just like my sponges, you know? Okay, we gave the brush a go. I'm switching back to my sponge though. Oof, I look like a ghost. Yeah, maybe this is a little light, but that's okay. That's what bronzer's for. So I would say to describe this as medium coverage would be accurate. It does say that it's buildable, so I'm gonna try to build it up some, but I'm pretty pleased with where it's at right now. Okay. Okay, so you know I blamed the brush for the way that it looked upon application just a moment ago. It might be the foundation. I do not like the way that this looks right now. It Cosmetics! I'm trying to give you a chance here. I'm trying to find some common ground for us. Gonna give me a crap foundation for $40, really? Make me look like a ghost? It says it's supposed to hydrate. However, it's kind of settling into some of my fine lines and looking like it wants to cling to dry spots a little bit. I may have unfairly judged the brush. I don't like the way this looks right now. let's hope it gets better. Do I look like I've seen a ghost, or do I just look like a ghost? I look like I'm ready for Halloween, I feel like. Oof. Yeah, I am not liking the way that this is looking right now. Cool. I don't know if you can tell. I wish I had a fancy high-tech camera that could like zoom in and get real good detail, but I feel like it looks textured on the skin. That's not what foundation's supposed to do. It's supposed to go in a texture and get away. And that's supposed to help me do more time. I'm not speaking words anymore. Okay, well, let me finish up and I will report back in a moment. All right, y'all, I am serving you the full fall fantasy today. I even changed my shirt. I probably won't keep this shirt on, but I kind of just felt like we were having a moment, you know? I needed to pull it all together. I even put on a little butterfly necklace. Look at me. Look at how whimsical I am. So, okay. Right as I was applying the foundation, as you saw, I didn't like it. I did not think it looked good. It was sitting weird on my skin. But after I gave it a little while, I kind of waited before I went in with my powder. Like, I waited a little bit longer than I normally do between applying foundation and applying powder, just because it's like skincare, whatever. I just wanted to see if it needed a little bit more time to settle in. I think it did, and it looks pretty good right now. So I only used my Ciate powder on top of it, which is a very like chill powder. It's not like a super mattifying powder or anything like that. It's just a really chill little translucent powder. It's my favorite. Things are actually looking pretty good right now. So I'll be back. Hello, everyone. Oh, welcome to day 2 of the It Cosmetics, whatever the foundation was called, check-in or wear test. I'm out here with Scooter. It's been a while since he's made an in-person feature in a wear test. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet because it's very hot out here and I'm hungry. I haven't eaten all day. I made some changes to the way that I applied my foundation and some of the products that I used with it. I used a different powder today and it's been wearing and it laid down a lot better today, but I'll get to that when I get home. It's been very comfortable and it's been on for about 8 hours now. So yeah, I'll let you all know what I did when I get home, which will be like right now for you. Say bye, Scooter. Say bye, Scooter. All right, y'all, I am back home. I am back in my comfy, non-sweaty clothes, and I am ready to close out this foundation review. So here's the tea on day 1 versus day 2, okay? Yesterday, day 1, I started with my Juno & Co. Moonshine Miracle Cream. Use code Collins15 for 15% off at Juno & Co. And followed it up with this Comfy Water Sunblock from the brand Purito. And it went on kind of not so cute. It just looked a little textured on my skin. I don't know quite how to describe it. It didn't look smoothed out. It didn't look like it was really pressed in and evened out on my skin. I don't know, it just didn't look quite right. This Comfy Water Sunblock, it goes on kind of like mattifying almost. I like it because it's a very lightweight sunblock that doesn't leave any like heavy residual residue feeling. Okay. It's light, but it is sort of mattifying. It's not very hydrating, okay? I wore it for about 8 hours yesterday, and by the end of the day, it looked fine. Like I said, when it had first applied, I didn't like the way that it looked. It settled into my skin fine, and then it looked fine after I powdered and everything, but it did kind of collect here in my nose a little bit. Right down here on my chin, it really like bunched up and caked up a little bit. And then right here between my eyebrows, and those are my normal problem areas. So day one, I was thinking it's very okay. I don't like it that much. Today, I changed it up a little bit. I started with my Juno & Co. The cream, yeah. But instead of this comfy water sunblock, I used this Centella Green Level Unscented sunblock, also from the brand Purito. The difference between these two, like I said, this one goes on a little bit more mattifying. This one is a little bit more hydrating, and I don't use it that much for that reason. Because I do have oily skin, I don't want to put too much hydrating stuff on my face, especially before I go in with a foundation, that claims to be hydrating, because then it just turns shiny, 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 shiny. And instead of my Ciate powder, I set my face with my Kiko Milano Tuscan Sunshine Perfecting Powder. And this powder, it's a very unique type of a powder. That's what it looks like in the pan. It's supposed to have kind of a radiant finish, like you can't even really see it. It's a very light, soft, radiant finish kind of a powder. I've had it on now for about 10 hours today, and it has held up so much better. It's still, I don't know if you can see, but it still wants to collect a little bit right through here. It's breaking up just a touch right through here on my chin, but everywhere else it looks fine. If it was like this all the time, then I would definitely endorse this foundation. But here's the thing. My favorite foundations, like my Beauty Blender foundation, my L'Oreal foundation, my Thrive CC cream, which is probably my #1. With those foundations, it doesn't matter how I prime my face. It doesn't matter how I set my face. It doesn't matter if I use this one or if I use this one. They always wear on me very, very well. They always go on very nicely, and they always wear very nicely. So I cannot give my endorsement to a foundation that requires special considerations. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to make adjustments to what I normally like to use just for the one foundation. Does that make sense? That might be a little bit high maintenance of me, because today it worked out fine. So if I do go back and use this foundation again, which I think I will, because of the whole like 2 weeks claim, I probably will keep using it to see if my skin does improve at all over the next 2 weeks. And I do change up my skin prep routine based on, like, in the summer, I like to stay more mattified because I sweat and get oily a lot more in the summer. But in the winter, I go more hydrating. I'll use like my Bobbi Brown primer, which is very hydrating, and I'll probably use this as well. So I switch it up a lot. And like I said, if I'm using my Thrive CC cream or my Beauty Blender foundation, it doesn't matter. What I do, it lays down, it wears, and everything is a-okay. So I would say that this foundation is okay. I had to, like I said, adjust the conditions for it to make it work out better for me. And my skin is a little bit more combo right now for whatever reason. It's been just kind of a little bit scentsy pants lately. So it's definitely not running up to the top of my favorite foundations list, but I do like it a lot better than their CC creams. So, not a major win in my book for IT Cosmetics, but like, it's okay. So anyways, leave me your IT Cosmetics recommendations in the comments section. I don't like to not like brands, and I don't like to not like products, you know? I just, like, I'm gonna be honest, but I just hate having to like crap on things, because I don't know. So like somebody worked on this, somebody made this, somebody came up with this idea, and I don't want to just be like, trash, you know what I mean? It's not trash, it's okay. But give me your IT Cosmetics recommendations. Let me know if you plan on trying this foundation, and if you do, how it works out for you. I always am curious to know how it works on other people and other skin types and all that jazz. So, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you'll come back and watch another one again very soon. So I'll see you then.